What's a good movie that's shit your pants scary? 28 Days Later. Hello, welcome to Music and Stuff with me, Rob Lewis, and I wasn't actually going to review this, but we watched it a couple of nights ago, and I thought, do you know what? Well, I think I will, because we're going to watch the sequel soon, and we're going to go to the cinema, going to go to pictures to watch the third instalment. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about 28 Days Later. It was written by Alex Garland and directed by Danny Boyle, and it's just a great movie. It was released in November 2002, so we're not quite 28 years later yet. So the third part is kind of stretching it a little bit. But yes, so it starred Cillian Murphy and Natalie Evans, with Christopher Ecclestone, of course, and most notably known as the Ninth Doctor, with Megan Burns and Brendan Gleeson. It's not a huge cast because it's quite apocalyptic. And it's not a zombie movie as such, but it kind of is. It's like an outbreak movie where these animal rights activists break into this research facility in Cambridge, and what's his name? Dan Schneider, the comedian from, oh, is that his name? Where's the cast? David Schneider, that's right, David Schneider, who was in Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge and The Day to Day, of course. He's a scientist, and they've been doing tests on these chimpanzees, and they've been infected with pure rage. But the animal rights activists, obviously, they let the chimps out, and the chimps immediately attack the humans and infect them with this rage virus, which infects you in seconds and turns you in absolutely full of rage, and then you go and do the same. You go and infect other people. So that's the first scene, and then it pans to 28 days later, and that dissolves, and then you've got Cillian Murphy, Todger out, lying on a hospital bed, and he's been in a coma. There's a bicycle courier that was hit by a car and is in a coma and wakes up, and of course everyone's gone. He's in the middle of London, and he hasn't got a clue what's going on. So he gets himself out of hospital. He finds some clothes. He's just got some scrubs, and he's walking through these landmarks in London. It's incredible how they made it. And if you watch the behind the scenes, they had special permission to film in London, and they were allowed to empty the streets and put rubbish everywhere. But they were given a really small window of time, 4 a.m. on a Sunday morning to do it, and they were given was it an hour to set up these shots and put the rubbish everywhere, and then actually record it and film it. And it's like Big Ben and the Trafalgar Square and these other places that he goes, and there's just no one around. It's completely deserted. So respect for carrying it off so well. Tower Bridge, really well done. And then he meets up with some survivors, and then he finds out what happens, because he gets attacked by these, they call them the infected, and these guys sort of save him, and then he wants to go to his mum and dad's house, get some clothes, and then they find this family, well, I say family, it's a man and his daughter, young daughter, in a flat in London. They find them, and they hear this radio broadcast saying about, come to Manchester, and we've got soldiers here and we can look after you. So they make the journey there, and of course things happen on the way. It's a movie, of course things are going to happen. And I'm not going to give you too much away, but they get to this place, and yes, there's soldiers there, and Christopher Ecclestone is the sergeant major, the boss soldier, and turns out they're arseholes, and they just want the women basically for themselves to do with what they see fit. And yeah, this is why I'm not a film critic. But I just wanted to talk about it anyway, just because I watched it and it's a great film. I watched it years ago, not long after it had come out. I didn't see it at the cinema. I think I got it when it first came on, maybe VHS. Probably was VHS actually. I certainly had it on DVD and now obviously Blu-ray. No, I haven't got it on Blu-ray. We had this conversation. We watched it on streaming on iPlayer. I might get the Blu-ray when the third one's out, get the box set. But yeah, banging soundtrack. There's, what's the song called? In the House in a Heartbeat. It's like the 28 Days Later theme. My God, that's haunting. That is really chilling. So good. Yeah, overall, it's such a great film. I'm going to do a series on this channel at some point about perfect movies. This may or may not be in it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I've got to sort of look at it again. If you think it is a perfect movie, then drop it in the comments, and I will talk in more detail when I get that series off the ground. That's a long way off, though. Not happening yet. But yeah, I think 28 Days Later, superb film. I haven't given the ending away, but if you haven't seen it, I strongly urge you to watch it. I swear the neighbours can sense when I start recording a video and they let the dogs out for a chat. Does my head in. What was I saying? Yeah, I suggest you give it a watch. And thanks for watching this video. I really hope you're enjoying it. If you are, maybe you could just help out a small channel by pressing the like button, sharing it to your friends, hit the subscribe button and the alarm notification bell so you can keep up to date with my new videos, and just generally just watching them. It all helps. I'm just a small creator just trying to find my way in this YouTube metropolis. If you really want to help out as well, there's a link to my Patreon in the description and in my About section. So again, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, give it a look. I think you're going to enjoy it. Well, we're going to watch the sequel in the next few days, 28 weeks later. I might even watch it tonight. I don't know. Obviously this is pre-recorded. But we might even watch it tonight. I don't know. But I will let you know. But honestly, check it out. It's on iPlayer. I think the second one's on Netflix. I don't know that you have to watch one to enable to understand what's going on before you watch two, but I think it's probably better that you do watch the first 28 Days Later first. Yeah. Is there a happy ending? Depends on what you mean by happy. But either way, give it a look. You're gonna love it. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching this completely pointless review of a movie that's 23 years old. So watch the next one as a completely pointless review of a movie that's about 19 years old. See you the next one. Thanks for watching. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. What it is I need is like a 20-second clip that I can put at the end of each video. You know how other YouTubers do it? Whether I have at the end of a video like 4 things on the screen, it's, you know, like and subscribe, that kind of stuff. I just need something like that, but I don't know what to put.